Hello, Virginia. Good to see you. Those mountains look awesome. And that low cloud formation, that fog up there. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Look. Way up there, if you look closely. 3 crosses up there. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Starting off with a little coffee from a little tiny country store. In fact, they didn't even have coffee in the convenience store. I had to go in the restaurant and the waitress said, just pour it yourself. And everyone was staring at me awkwardly thinking, this guy ain't from around here, is he? They didn't say that out loud, but they were thinking that. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. That's warm. The Daily Woo. Can't get over how beautiful this looks. Look at this. Just miles and miles of trees. And the clouds really add a nice ambiance to the experience. Not even a lot of houses. Just lots of land as far as the eye could see. Old man Peabody owned all of this. Had this crazy idea about breeding pine trees. It's a pretty steep little hill going downward. Oh, you know, just driving down a creepy little turn off here into the woods. Take a look at this super creepy, sketchy bridge. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing.
This is seriously the sketchiest bridge I've ever been on in my entire life.
That board right there is about to fall through. It's definitely beautiful out here, except for this rickety, creepy bridge. I'm not sure if how bad this bridge shakes translates to video, but look at this. It's swaying back and forth. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh, I am gonna have a heart palpitation very shortly. Just look at all the structural unintegrity down this thing. That right there, you could just fall through there or fall through here. This plank has been replaced. Oh my gosh, which means if the plank has been replaced, it means someone has fallen in there. I don't know if the fact that there is that gargantuan hole in the wood, if that would support my body weight right there. Look, you can even see the crack right there. I'm not gonna step on that board. And it looks like a fowl of some sort perished out here. We have a bird down. We have a bird down. Whoa, this is like the sketchiest tunnel. It only allows one car through there. That was a close one. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Clifton Forge, straight ahead. It's like a little train yard here. This looks pretty cool. They have something called the Presidential Express. And it looks like you can walk up inside it. Oh, look at this. You can see down inside where they would have thrown the coal. And this is the captain's chair. You got all these knobs, bells, whistles. Ah, my leg. Ah. I think I might be too tall to be a captain. This is awesome. Has an old wood burning stove on here as well. And look at this. No water. Oh, check this out. This is cool. A little Railroad Information Edition, 1948. It's really cool to see these train seats. This is probably maybe the first class area back then. And you can see they even have like some of the handbags and the hats. And the smell in here, it's not really like a disgusting smell, but it's definitely like an old school smell. It smells like you would expect a train car to smell. And this must be where they kept all the baggage, the bigger bags, right in here. Oh, and look straight ahead. Looks like the dining car. This old phone. Dinner is served. C&O, route to Historyland. Through these bars is the kitchen area, and if you come around this way, there's this like kind of creepy hallway. And look at this old light switch area. So this would be the center lights, center, side, hall, and this would be the fan. And that's it. Imagine the people, the high class folks that were sitting here eating, sipping on wine, smoking their stogies. I don't know, could you smoke on old train cars? I think you could. This is Gadsby's Tavern. Gadsby is such an official name, like almost like Thurston Howell III. Gosh, lovey. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have found it. This train went directly to the North Pole and found Santa's sleigh. Look at this crazy old bicycle. I'd really like to sit on it, but this sign is saying do not sit on any of the old antiques. How you doing? Yeah. You like trains, huh? Yeah, me too. I like trains. Have a good one.
Don't hate me, sir. I just needed a ride on a train car.
Now look at this old abandoned school. Looks like something out of a horror film. Or one could even say maybe a haunted house. Which is ironic because this is used for a haunted house every Halloween.
There we go.
You gotta love these old school buildings. Even though this one's, you know, empty, it's in pretty good shape. I mean, I guess technically it's abandoned, but yet it's still used for events and whatnot occasionally. Whoa, look at this, holy cow. This is awesome. It's the old auditorium and the stage. Just imagine how many students at one time used to sit here watch school plays or listen to the principal give his announcements. They even have a really cool old piano. Look at this thing.
I guess you're wondering why I brought you here today. There's a special announcement. Wait a second. Was there a special announcement? Never mind. Go home.
I'm having a serious Back to the Future 2 moment with the rafters up there. And look at this. You can pull down this just like Marty did. Wow. Look at the old lockers. A lot of schools nowadays, current day schools, have gotten rid of lockers, so you rarely see this. This reminds me of something out of a 1980s teen flick. So the old clock up there and the school bell. It's crazy to think back when that school bell rang, you got the students just flocking through the halls, going to their next class, or playing hooky. Actually, if they were playing hooky, they wouldn't be here at all, so scratch that. Someone left this window open. That's better. Okay, got the dimensions there?
It's like 109.
109 inches.
Yes.
These are glow-in-the-dark footprints. Is it for the haunted house so people do not stumble down the stairs?
That's correct.
Yeah, because when it's really dark, you can't really see. You lose your footing. Now this is cool. Wow, it's like an old, like science lab or something. Whoa, and look at these. There's some eyeballs and disgusting fingers in there. Is that a brain? I could use a new one. I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's probably something horrifying in that bag. And don't look now. There is a dismembered finger on the ground. At first I thought this was Fred Flintstone, but upon closer inspection, his name is Larry Rock. And check this out, it's an old pencil sharpener. We're up on the balcony now. Man, the echo in here is really cool. Whoa, someone's written something on the chalkboard. Is that the song from Nightmare on Elm Street? 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. Freddy's gonna kill you. That's what it says. So basically, the haunted house goes through these hallways. And so if you just Google haunted house, Clifton Forge, Virginia, will it pop up?
Yes, you might want to add something wicked. That's the name.
So the name of the haunted house is Something Wicked, Clifton Forge, Virginia, and it's in October.
Last 2 weekends of October.
All right.
Go all the way around, and you come up here, and you go all the way around.
You're gonna put like pallets up, you said? That's
Yes.
why you're doing the measurements?
That's right.
To make the hallways smaller and more terrifying. This might be the creepiest thing in here. Farmer Johnson! Da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! This is moderately creepy. Probably because it's so dark, but there's like these metal baskets here. Yeah, boiler room. This crazy old door, it runs off that, you know, that weight makes the door. You pull the door, that weight goes up. Wow, that's cool. It's the locker room. Boggs? You in here? You think the guy that had this number thought he was the coolest guy in school? Probably. Some weird drawings on the wall. Benevolent Mutation, that is titled. Ooh, this is like a creepy room. Why are there like Supergirl and Batman comics on the wall? Clifton Forge, a city that will not quit and will not die. Yeah, that's the old jersey. I think that might be a jock strap right there, actually, that you just put your foot on.
Let me touch that again.
But yeah, look at it. It says Clifton Forge Mountaineers.
What's this?
That's a relic. And here's a gentleman's underwear over here on the side as well. So that's fun. I was here. Goodbye, creepy school. You're going to be very fun come Halloween. Would you say that that was a commercial for Something Wicked Haunted House in Clifton Forge, Virginia? Maybe. Downtown Clifton Forge. Really cool looking little downtown area. And on the back side of downtown, well, I should say the underbelly of downtown, are some little corridors. We're kind of under the town itself. And there's a little stream over here. You can hear the water running. So you could go up into the shops from down below at one point. So basically the stores are right there. Stores and the restaurants are directly above us. If I was in Los Angeles doing this right now, I would not have my wallet in my possession at this time. Yeah, there's a stairway. You can barely see it. There's a stairway up there, and you can hear the river going through the underground. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel going out the other way. I was also just noticing, if you follow the path out of the little underground area, there's a railroad track, which means a long time ago the railroad used to go under the town, but the train tracks end right here. So they have dismantled the train tracks starting there, and then the old relics of the train tracks begin right here. And are those petunias? Just to give some bearings on where I just was right down there walking under this street, and you can see all the shops all here downtown. And you got to wonder if these people going in have any idea that there's an underground below them. Ma'am, do you know that there's an underground? Do you know? Now that is quite the helmet. If it wasn't the summer months, I might wear that. And speaking of beating the heat, look, you can have an I Love Clifton Forge fan. Hey, I said, if you do not behave yourself, I'm gonna separate you two.
Oh, yeah, come on, get off me, come on, get away from me now.
There's a convenience store right here. And over in front of the convenience store, under the shroud of nightfall, this horse is being contained right here off the side of the road. What are you doing out here, horse? And why are you standing so still? You all right? He's not talking. Vlog over.